The president has come to office, and a lot of people argue that he is looking to dismantle 8 years of the Obama legacy. It's actually not right. He's looking to dismantle about a half a century of public policy in the United States. There is not much that the Bush administration did that the Trump base is going to be very pleased about. There's not much that Clinton did that the Trump base is going to be pleased about. The promises that he has made during the campaign trail represent such a seismic shift in American public policy that the only way to get it done is to have a remarkable legislative team in the White House, which he clearly lacks, and at least by output he lacks, and B, to staff up the agencies as quickly and as powerfully as possible. The number of vacancies across government is malpractice. Not malpractice generally, malpractice to his own supporters. Right. He is not positioning the executive branch of government to do anything to meet the challenges that lay before him. And his supporters should be furious with this. I think the president came to office, that lack of experience and the lack of experience around him created a situation in which he didn't fully understand the size of the appointed executive branch and the power of the appointees, and how critical they are, not just to doing work within agencies, but getting a president from point A to point B. And his inability to do that is not showing yet, because bureaucracy is slow. But a year from now, 2 years from now, when he looks out at regulatory reform that is stumbling, looking at base public policy, whether it's with immigration, whether it's with defense, whether it's in the State Department, he is going to ask himself, why haven't we done better? Likely he'll ask, why haven't you done better, to Rex Tillerson or Jim Mattis or whomever? And the answer is going to rest with the president, that he has not filled the vast majority of appointments. Now, granted, a president gets to make about 4,000 appointments. We can't expect all 4,000 to be filled in the first 100 days. But when you have cabinet members without deputies, when you have entire slates of undersecretaries and DepSecs who are vacant, when you have a State Department that doesn't have a spokesperson, that is unacceptable. That is behavior that is not only inexperienced, but someone who is clearly not listening to the cabinet secretaries, to outside advisors, to the vice president, who has to understand from his own experience, both as a governor and as a member of Congress, the importance of these people being put into place. That is what is going to hold up the president's agenda. As I said, that and not having a legislative team in place that, frankly, has to work with a Speaker of the House who is wildly ineffective and overrated at what he is put to task to do. And
tell us what you really think, John.
In the absence of a failed speakership, presidential leadership has to fill that void. Right now, we have a failed speaker and a failed president, and the Republican Party should be smashing their heads against the wall every day, asking themselves how they've gotten themselves into this place and how the hell you get out of it.